Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sheila Carter is investigating. Sheila Carter will continue to make appearances on The Bold and the Beautiful this week. Say she will corner Lee Finnegan and want to talk about their shared granddaughter after speaking with Steffy Forrester and Liam Spencer. However, there will be some warning signs. Regarding Luna Nozawa's passing on the CBS soap opera, is Lee Finnegan concealing something? Read on to find out. Below are spoilers for what will happen next on the CBS soap opera. Sheila Carter wants some closure for her granddaughter's passing now that she is well and on the go. According to teasers for Bold and the Beautiful, she will find Dr. Lee Finnegan to talk about Luna, and will most likely want to plan a funeral. Lee won't exactly help though. Spoilers indicate that Sheila's spidey senses will be heightened following her conversation with Finn's mother. Sheila Carter is skilled at death faking, therefore she won't be able to keep it a secret from Luna's other grandmother for very long if Lee is up to anything. Sheila is grieving the loss of her troublesome grandchild and appeared to sincerely care for her. Sheila will be like a dog with a bone and won't stop until she learns the truth if Lee gives her even the slightest hope that Luna Nozawa might still be alive. Sheila will find Luna if she is being confined in a makeshift hospital room, as was the case with John Finnegan when his mother staged his death. What Sheila will do if she discovers her granddaughter is the true question. Will she attempt to snatch her away from Lee Finnegan, or will she denounce it to the police? Stunning Luna discovery or rekindled Elektra obsession? What's next for Remy? According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, it's time to think about Remy Price's future. Will Remy face a resuscitation of his obsession with Elektra Forrester, or a beautiful Luna Nozawa discovery? Elektra and Will Spencer are letting out a sigh of relief now that they think Luna is gone forever. Will and Elektra are simply relishing this opportunity to have a chapter without Luna since they are no longer concerned about her threat. Viewers are aware that Luna is still alive and in a hidden place, of course. While taking care of Luna, Lee Finnegan is making a concerted effort to keep the surprise a secret. Remy might find out what Lee is concealing though, because secrets tend to leak on soap operas. We can picture Sheila Sharp raising some red flags for Remy, and perhaps even enlisting him in a mission. At some point, Remy may follow Lee and spy on Lee. Remy might discover that Luna lived, and that Lee has been keeping that information from everyone as a result. However, if Remy becomes obsessed with Elektra once more, B&B might lead him in a different direction. Elektra may be about to become a Forrester model, which might make her more well-known and attract Remy's attention. Even though Remy's path has improved recently, it doesn't guarantee that he will continue on it. There's always a chance that wildcard personalities like this one will turn back and engage in further nefarious behavior. Because obsessions are difficult to break, Remy may find it difficult to leave Elektra alone. Perhaps Remy could supply some drama for Elektra, and will while Luna recovers. In any case, Remy might be a plot point for someone, so watch to see if he will obstruct Lee or if he tries to stand in the way of Will and Elektra. Grace's confession stuns Finn as Ridge makes a splash save in the Mediterranean. As is customary, Ridge makes the decision this week that he wants Brooke back. What will Taylor think about this? Will she fight for Ridge or go back to Europe? Do you want Ridge with Brooke once more? Or did you want Brooke with Nick? Perhaps some people just want this boomer love triangle to be resolved once and for all regardless of who ends up with whom. Additionally, it seems that Finn will discover what Grace did. Will she make time for it? That is the key question. How quickly will Sheila track down Luna alive by following Lee? Grace requests that Finn not discuss this with anybody else. The fact that she is requesting his protection astounds Finn. Later, while Liam is recuperating in the living room at Bill's house with Hope by his side, Finn asks Grace to tell him. Lee assures Luna that she will not allow this to be the end of her life, and tells him the truth about his brain cancer. Eric reports seeing a ring to Ridge. I believe he will pop the question. Before his brother pops the question, Ridge races around to find Brooke. He sees Brooke sprawled out in the sun on Nick's boat as he drives. Finn keeps looking into Liam's situation and presents his findings to Grace. Ridge is cautioned by Eric that he needs to move quickly to get Brooke back before it's too late. While on a boat excursion, Nick is ready to pop the question to Brooke, not realizing that Ridge is hurrying to Naples to intercept him. When Brooke falls in the Mediterranean, Ridge makes a splash save. Grace's confession astounds Finn. Their encounter surprises both Lee and Sheila. The house of Grace collapses. Grace starts telling Liam and Hope things that startle them. The moment that will change everything for Liam plus Brooke's romantic decision forces Ridge to act. In addition to surviving a bullet wound to the chest, Liam also miraculously avoided brain cancer and an ostensibly incurable tumor. However, Liam survived after Dollar Bill paid the high cost of the difficult surgery. But Finn was shocked to see that the wound from his brain surgery was nearly undetectable, and he started to doubt his miraculous recovery. Despite Grace's pleas for him to keep her secret, Finn coerces her into telling Liam and Hope the truth. Are all Buckingham scammers now out to get money? In addition to the fact that Luna's funeral was a brief affair with no attendance, Sheila Eight Toes couldn't get rid of the impression that something was wrong with Lee. At that point we discovered that Lee was concealing Luna, who was in a coma but was still very much alive. Although Luna is still unconscious, Lee assures her that her insane daughter will live on. To Eric's dismay, Brooke had high expectations for a reunion with Ridge when she was in Italy, but Nick stole her heart. With Ridge not listening to his cries that Brooke is so amazing and that she is your fated date, the elder Forster has recently turned into Brooke and Ridge's biggest supporter. With the memories Capri had for her and Ridge, Brooke found it was too difficult to be there. Ridge pleaded with her to stay, but she wanted to go. She then resolved to flee with Nick and forget that she had ever known Ridge. Nick is preparing to pop the question, and Eric tells his son that he has a ring. After rushing to halt the proposal, Ridge, who always desires the woman he can't have, discovers Brooke relaxing on the back of the speedboat that Nick is operating. Finn has been actively pursuing Grace. Dr. Finnegan became suspicious after Liam had surgery and recovered miraculously from a brain tumor. Grace finally breaks down when he confronts her about what's happening this week. She begs Finn to keep quiet though because she doesn't want her secret to be revealed. Sadly, Grace's requests are ignored since she and Finn visit Liam and Hope at the Spencer house later. Grace is instructed by Finn to inform Liam of his brain cancer. Since his tumor was removed, Liam has been in a happy mood. There are other doctors who hold secrets besides Grace. Lee is covertly caring for a comatose Luna, as was observed last week. A kindly want to provide her niece or grandchild another opportunity at life and perhaps atonement. But Luna isn't quite out of the woods yet. Lee assures Luna that this won't be the end of her life while keeping watch at her bedside. Brooke has made the decision to move on with Nick in Italy in the meantime. But if Ridge can avoid it, no. Ridge quickly looks for his Logan after Eric confesses that he saw Nick wearing a ring. When Ridge gets there, Brooke and Nick have already boarded a boat. An air horn blares through the air as Brooke sits relaxing on the deck, taking in the journey. As catastrophe comes, Nick watches in disbelief as Ridge cries, "Logan." Is Finn aware that Luna is still alive? Sheila Carter started inquiring about Luna Nozawa's death and her final resting place on the Bold and the Beautiful this week. Regarding the events in the operating room and the bio daughter of Dr. John Finnegan, Dr. Lee Finnegan is obviously concealing something. Is Dr. Finn complicit in the fraud, though? Below are spoilers for the daytime soap opera. Continue reading to see what happens next. Lee Finnegan was not prepared for anyone to inquire about Luna Nozawa's fate. She certainly didn't think anyone would want to honor the murderer with a funeral. Sheila is looking for answers now that her toes have recovered. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila Carter will eventually find evidence that Luna is still alive. She might even discover Luna in a hidden hospital room where Lee has hidden her. Finn and Sheila may even team up to look for Luna hints together, according to rumors. Is it possible, though, that Finn already knows his daughter is alive? The fact that killer Luna is his daughter, and not his cousin, is still a mystery to Dr. John Finnegan. Furthermore, it makes sense that he doesn't want to be in a relationship with her given that she attempted to murder his wife Steffi Forrester twice. However, it is beginning to seem odd that he is completely unaffected by her passing. Viewers of Bold and the Beautiful are aware that Luna is far from a saint, but Finn's casual handling of her passing is drawing criticism. Perhaps Finn's awareness that Luna is still alive is keeping him from going insane. Could it be that Lee Finnegan concealed Luna for her son? Has he already seen his daughter and discovered what his mother did?